even be over it. I only wrote it down because I wanted to ask y'all, prime for prime, both in their primes, who's the better basketball player?
Kenyon Martin.
It depends on who you surrounded him with. It matters.
No, it don't.
It matters.
It doesn't.
Kenyon Martin, it does. If you take Draymond Green and you put him on Kenyon Martin's team,
I want to know when to start texting basketball talk.
Look, if you take Kenyon Martin and you put him, I mean, if you take either one of them, if you take Draymond Green and put him on the team with the Nets when Kenyon Martin was at his peak, Draymond is maybe the 8th man off the bench. But if you take Kenyon Martin and you put him with the Golden State Warriors, he cannot deliver what Draymond Green delivers on that team. That team, as constructed and when they were in their prime, Draymond is a pivotal piece of that team. He's a power forward on that team. He allowed Steph and Clay to run off them picks.
I think Kenyon could have did that.
Kenyon does that
No, he
too.
couldn't. He can't dribble the ball as well, and he can't pass.
Is Draymond Green the one to be beating niggas up acting like he ain't do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that nigga.
Well, that's how the beef started. Because
I like him too, but
Is that how it started?
so let me,
I'm sorry.
Let's tell him how to be started.
Yeah, I just wanted to give the audience some context. So Kenyon Martin was on his podcast, or he was Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and they were talking about tough guys, like who the kind of enforcers are in the NBA. And Kenyon Martin's thing was Draymond is kind of like a fake tough guy. He never gives it to anybody that's gonna give it back.
I might see where you say that. All the clips I see.
And then Draymond responded on his podcast saying basically he didn't really address Kenyon's point. Instead, he talked about Kenyon Martin's career and sort of basically saying, I've accomplished this, you've accomplished that, you're an underachiever. And then that made Kenyon Martin go on his live stream and make a whole conversation about his career and such. And that's how the beef, that's how they got back and forth. And that's what sparked the Kenyon Martin.
And that's the thing. Draymond will be able to say that to whoever he's arguing with. He said it to Charles Barkley now.
to Kenyon,
which is crazy.
To Kenyon Martin's point. So Kenyon Martin is saying basically you are allowing your championships that you've won to now
Cloud.
be your crutch almost to anybody that you having a basketball conversation with. And I heard somebody say, yo, dog.
Is that wrong?
Yes.
Why?
Because Robert Horry can now enter that conversation.
And Robert Horry is a great basketball player. And Draymond is a great basketball player, but
no disrespect to Robert Horry. Robert Horry got more championships than all these niggas.
Yeah, than everybody.
Derek Fisher can enter that conversation. Derek Fisher got 5 rings.
But Draymond's a more integral part of his team.
You're talking about people that
I don't know about the.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about more than Robert Horry.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Draymond is definitely more integral than all of them.
I think Draymond's more integral
He's
part than Robert
definitely more
Horry.
integral than
I
all
don't
of
know
them.
about that.
I don't know that he's more integral than
On
Derek
those Lakers
Fisher
teams
was.
and on those Spurs teams, maybe not the Houston team, but on those later teams. I mean, Draymond
As
Green
a fan of the Spurs at the time, Robert Horry was making fucking integral buckets.
He was.
Yeah, but you're talking about
So now go pull up his stats. To Kenyon Martin's argument, when you look up his stats versus Draymond Green's stats,
It's no conversation.
it's not even a conversation. But to Draymond, to my point too,
These
and
kids
I like
wasn't
both.
watching Cincinnati games.
Bro, I like both
Yeah,
of them.
'cause
I see
Cincinnati,
where
he was
both of their
that dude.
points are valid. But like I said, if Steph Curry had to bring the ball up, play the point, it neutralizes his ability to run off screens all day. It neutralizes Clay's ability to run off screens all day when you got Draymond being essentially the point forward that's delivering those passes and doing a bunch of that shit. That shit is hard, bro.
I
don't
love
wanna take it for
Draymond,
granted.
but this is a role player versus a non-role player.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I love Draymond's game, but he is not Kenyon Martin.
yeah, this
He ain't.
This is my take on it, and I think
I'll
we're
get
all
mine after you.
I don't think we're all saying anything that different, but I think there's a difference between being a better basketball player and having a bigger role on the team.
Impact,
True.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard for Golden State to win. Draymond Green is the energy of that team. He's the courage of that team.
sure.
He's the strength of that team. He's also the defensive quarterback.
They might have an extra ring if you don't get suspended for game.
Indeed.
That's a
6.
fact.
Indeed.
That's a fact. He is an extraordinary screener. He does some things that Kenyon Martin didn't do as well, but Kenyon Martin also is a guy who can be the second or third best player in your team, and you got a real shot at winning. He's a more talented player from high school to Cincinnati to the league. They're not comparable in terms of talent to me.
So
And that's
what's
the
more
thing,
important?
because I watched Cincinnati games and because the Nets were in New Jersey and Jason Kidd, Marcus
If it wasn't
Will,
for the Lakers, they might have rings.
shout
That was a
to
special
Will.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, they got shit. Carrie Kittles keep Van on. We could do
Yeah.
that. But
Todd McCullough, all of
because of those things, Todd McCullough.
He was a six.
Kendall
Watch
Gill.
your fucking mouth.
Kendall Gill
Playing
was
turf
hooping.
at his. Yep.
Kenyon Martin, he was number 1 pick. Talent for talent, I don't think is a question. On the flip side, Draymond is one of the smartest basketball players, like high IQ, and I put a lot of value in that.
The intangible shit.
High IQ basketball players. So I mean, it's apples and oranges to me.
So let me ask y'all, what would y'all say is more important here? Being the talent or essentially being the glue?
You need both.
You need both. And
You need both.
'Cause that's what it sounds like. It's a conversation of this one is the talent, but this one is the glue that kept it all together.
Yeah, but it's easier to do. I'll just say they both did the job that was asked of them.
Yes.
And they both
Yes.
did it to the best of their ability. I just think they had different jobs.
I agree.
Different assignments.
I
You know what I'm saying? The question for me is Draymond a Hall of Famer?
Good question. I see basketball players saying yes.
He is. He is.
He
I
might
would
be.
think so.
He's
He might
definitely
be.
a Hall
Yeah.
of Famer.
I would
Is
think so.
Robert Horry a Hall of Famer?
No.
No.
I don't know this.
Draymond.
There's a reason why.
Yeah.
You can make an
Draymond-
argument for Draymond better than Robert Horry.
If Draymond made it, I don't think it would be first or second ballot.
I don't think it's an if.
You think he will make it?
He's
I
definitely
think he's
a Hall
going to
of
make
Famer.
it.
I'm not mad at
I
you
might not
saying
be
it.
first
I
ballot.
don't have an argument.
I just
I can
think-
see second.
I
I don't
think-
think
At
first.
some point, it got to come down to the numbers.
I think basketball is just so
Numbers ain't that good though.
that's why I'm.
He's averaging a triple single, right?
I think
He got 4 of them though. How many rings he got? 3.
I just think basketball is so
4. No, he has 4.
Is there 4?
Yeah.
I think basketball is just so complimentary. You can't do that. Like again, look at Clay now.
Is Clay going?
I was just about to say, look at Clay now.
Yes.
Is Clay's
Clay's
going?
going.
Clay is absolutely
Clay,
going.
Clay might be the second or third best shooter in the history of basketball.
He's gone.
And,
Yeah,
and
bro.
just his
He's
3-pointers
gone.
made gets him
I
in
don't know
there.
about all that, but Dennis Rodman's in the Hall of
Numbers-wise,
Fame, so I think Draymond probably should be in the Hall of Fame.
Dennis Rodman's one of the best rebound. You can't do that.
Yeah, I think it's different. I mean,
It's different.
Dennis Rodman, in addition to being having a lot of Defensive Player of the Year awards,
Might be the best
was
rebounder in
indisputably
history.
the best rebounder of his generation.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and had the numbers to. Yeah,
Actually,
and had the
you know
numbers to back it up, and the championships. He's got 3 rings too. No, 5 rings.
No, you got one with
He got-
Pistons too. Yeah.
yeah, because he got the Pistons. Pistons, Bulls. Yeah,
I'm
so-
going to mute up during this conversation. I just remembered how I'm getting cooked online for my sports takes. They killing me for my Stafford and
Oh, the football
Rodgers take.
joint.
They are absolutely smoking my boot. They done pulled up the Hall
told
of
you.
Fame criteria.
I told you.
They done pulled up stat for stat.
I told you.
They done. I mean, I still disagree.
No, Aaron Rodgers is different, bro. But
I mean, it's 4 MVPs. I understand what Aaron Rodgers in his prime looked like. What I'm saying to you is this, and I'm saying this. You were better for me. You were better than me during your prime. You only got 1, and then you fell off a cliff. Versus the guy that was right.
He didn't fall off cliff.
That's
after the
unfair
one,
right
by the
there.
way.
He's not in the He's nowhere in the stratosphere. Of
He
Matthew
might have got 2
Stafford today.
MVPs after the first championship.
yeah,
he got.
bro. Just because he
He
won
might have got
one
3
ring,
just-
he
I'm
was still
talking
eating.
about
He didn't fall off no
He
cliff.
didn't fall
He
off
fell
the
off a
cliff.
cliff the last 2 years.
Yes, 3. Last
Yeah,
3 years.
last year-
Longer than 2.
3.
3. Last year in Green Bay
3
wasn't
years.
great either. Yeah.
Last 3 years, he's fell off a cliff.
I think it's
But
been longer than 3.
post
But
Super
it don't
Bowl,
matter.
It's not.
My
The year
arg-
before that, he was MVP.
My argument is this.
And I'm with you that Stafford is super nice.
My argument is this. If Stafford was outside the club watching while you were better in your prime, and then when you fell off a cliff, Matt Stafford elevated his game and continues to look like that, then I don't think it's such a blasphemous conversation.
I think
to
if
have.
Matt Stafford was not in Detroit, first of all, his career would look, and he would
Totally
be received completely different.
Totally different.
I also think that if Matt Stafford wins another chip, or maybe even 2, you might have a little bit more valid argument.
See, I think Matty Stafford gets 1 more before it's all said and
I
done.
also think that if you took Aaron Rodgers 3 years ago and put him on that Rams team 3 years
yeah.
ago,
Oh, yeah.
then you're gonna be saying different shit.
Yeah.
I also see football again is a complementary sport. I think
team
that
sport, for sure.
I think that if you took Aaron Rodgers,
That's hyperbolic. What we do know is
Those are 2 good.
the second that Stafford got there, they won it.
and I think Aaron
And I
Rodgers
think that would have happened with Aaron Rodgers too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
but that's speculation.
it probably would have.
Yeah.
We watched it with 1. And what I'll tell you is this, because again, when the fans get involved, they start statting me to death. I'm talking eye test. I'm talking.
Oh, then you can't be talking.
You can't talk.
Yeah.
You can't talk eye test and say Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers in the same sentence.
Oh, I
on the eye test.
totally disagree with y'all.
Not prime.
I think
Not
the-
prime.
You
Not
talking about
prime.
like
I think the people
Aaron Rodgers
that,
today?
I think that the people that are in that
Yeah,
talk,
I'm too.
Aaron Rodgers in his prime, I think there's almost video of it, says him no. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Matt Stafford is
Please don't,
super nice.
Don't try to accolade me to death.
I didn't say
I
nothing
don't
about-
have nowhere
No,
near the
I
accolades
think
of
you're
some of the big rappers. When I step in the room, them niggas know what the fuck time it is with me.
Joe,
Sure.
Then
when you
But-
start talking about just throwing a ball
I think you got to go back and watch the old Aaron
The
Rodgers
professionals
Maybe-
say
I told
he
you they're
might be
killing
the
me.
best
They
person
are cooking me out
sans
there.
Dan Marino to throw a ball, bro. The shit he could do with a football is just unbelievable. On the run, off.
Listen, I'm not defending it. I'm not mad at nobody
It's
that's out there
different,
killing it.
bro.
I'm just killing me. I'm just having a good laugh at the fact that they are
That they
killing me.
roasting you.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, he's different.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's an interesting argument, but yeah,
Patty Mahomes is in that argument.
If Matt Stafford get one this season, I'll be right back. If he get one this season, I swear to God, I'll be right back.
There's a good chance he gets one this season too.
I think
No,
so.
they
I want to put money
they
on.
good.
What else? Let's get Mona back in the game. Look, she all sad. We talking about sports.
I am not
Look,
like
she all
Draymond.
sad. She went over there to text some
I
nigga
like
that dumped her.
Draymond.